How about that cigar? We're live again at TPE 2023. This time we're sitting down with Tim Ozgener from Ozgener Family Cigars. Brother, thank you so much for giving us a few minutes.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
It's been a fantastic trade show so far. A lot of energy, great vibes, busy. So talk to us about how the first couple days have gone for you.
Well, it's my first time being in this show, you know, and I've been actually, since we introduced Ozgener Family Cigars to the BCA, I've been traveling quite extensively, going around to different cities, different markets, promoting it. So, you know, just to come over here and walk around and like be a part of the energy is something nice. It energizes me.
So what are you hearing from, you know, the retailers that you've, you know, been in communication with here at this trade show about, you know, not only what the feedback on your cigars, but also just how their businesses are going right now for everybody out there?
Well, I mean, it kind of like depends on like what is the weather currently like in certain states.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like I've been hearing that, you know, people are waiting for the weather to get a bit warmer, you know, because we've had all of these like kind of, you know, weather kind of extreme snow, extreme weather happening, and so that can be difficult for you to smoke cigars outside.
Yeah.
So that also depends on like, you know, what areas have like these places that you can go indoors to enjoy cigars. So primarily I've been like in warmer weather climates like Texas, Florida, those kind of markets where it's warmer, but you know, most of the places that I'm doing the events, people are like inside smoking cigars anyway. So it's not like they're outside, but it's just that kind of energy and that feeling, and people just wanting to go out.
Absolutely.
Or being able to go out.
Being able to, yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. But I mean, in answer to your question, I mean, our cigars have a lot of momentum right now. We just got this amazing vertical rating from Cigar Aficionado, where not one of the sizes got below a 90.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the highest vertical rating that in my 40 years of being directly or indirectly involved in the cigar business, or the high humidor and cigar business for me. We never got a vertical rating that high at CAO than what you're seeing over here now. Back when I was there, so that's really encouraging and exciting because you know I knew that the blend was great to begin with, but this sort of further solidifies that. And then you know Half Wheel also gave us New Cigar Company of the Year, which was completely unexpected. But you know, hey, it's great. I mean, like literally, those two kind of accolades were like 1 week apart.
Yeah.
So to get like a vertical that's like that outstanding, and then to get New Company of the Year has added a lot of kind of like wind behind our sails on it. You know? Now the earthquake happened in Turkey.
Yeah.
You know, the story of the cigar is that you've got my father's side is Armenian. This is Mount Ararat. My mother's side is Turkish. This is Istanbul. And they met in New York, and they eloped to the foothills of Tennessee, where we started CAO.
Yeah.
And built a life in our family and everything, and kind of like my parents were able to sort of like establish like an American dream type story.
Definitely.
So since there was like kind of a Turkish origin to this anyway, we felt that it was appropriate for us to give a percentage of the proceeds of the cigar for the next few months to earthquake relief through like the Turkish philanthropy funds, which is where like companies like Chobani, where the owner is Turkish, has also been giving money to, which goes to immediately help those that have been impacted by that terrible earthquake.
Oh, it was terrible. Yeah, and I know that's something that's important to you, kind of across the board. It's not just about selling cigars. It's about contributing to causes. It's about community, whether it's arts, whether it's charity work. I know that's important to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's you're right. I mean, I've never been driven necessarily by just to make money.
Right.
I've been driven
it's not
by
just about profits.
No, I've been driven by do I love what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Do I think it's excellent? Does it give enjoyment to other people? Will people smoke it? Whether you're smoking it or whether we started an art center and they see it and they say, wow.
Yeah.
We want you to say wow whether you smoke it or taste it, whether you see it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of part of the driving force behind it. And also, if you're successful, we feel like you need to give back. So whether it's giving back to your community, giving back to your industry, the cigar case, through your energy, through your effort, through what it is that you're talking about, and you educating people, whether it's through the arts and enriching your community through culture. That's also something that kind of drives us,
Yeah. Well, and also, I want to touch on, the fact that this partnership, this family atmosphere you have now with Crown Heads has been, it's been a really, really good thing. And I'm seeing a lot of positivity, coming from what you guys are doing. So talk to us a little bit about, that family atmosphere that you guys have with the team, and how that's driving you through the rest of 2023.
Yeah, well, when I was away from the team for about 13 years, and I realized how much I took it for granted. It's if you're going to have like a really good company, no matter what you're in, you need to have a good team. You can't do it all on your own.
Yeah.
You have to have people that are there, kind of like
Yeah.
like-minded, that are passionate, that love the product, love what they do, and it doesn't matter what your hours are. My father would always say, what you are doing, it needs to be a pleasure. So that's part of like why I wanted to get back into this, is because I love the product and I love how it makes people feel and bringing people together. And we have that in our nucleus of our team and the rest of our team as well.
Yeah.
So that part of it is rewarding and enriching.
Absolutely.
Makes it fun.
So as we're looking ahead to, because it's still early in the year, as we're looking ahead, do you have irons in the fire that you're working on above and beyond the first blend?
Yeah, so I mean, like, we're working on introducing another blend that kind of is within this kind of story arc of Ozgener Family Cigar and the history. This first cigar is called the Bosphorus blend, which kind of refers back to the Bosphorus that separates like Europe from Asia in Istanbul, and where my mother is from, where my father was born and raised there too. But the next one we're working on harkens more to my father's side of the family, the Armenian side of the family. We'll be announcing that like pretty soon, what that's going to be. But it'll be another kind of exciting but very different, but very, very high quality blend, because we're not interested in releasing something until it's 100% ready.
Yeah.
The cigar is ready. Everything around the cigar is ready. We actually wanted to introduce it truthfully here at the show,
right?
But it wasn't ready.
Okay.
So we would rather the cigar age and rest and be ready for consumers to try it when it's
right.
I mean, not everything is always going to be 100%, but we want it to be as good as possible. So when we release it, we know it's like excellent. We feel like
Absolutely.
we feel 100% bullish about.
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we know that. I mean, we appreciate that you guys wait until a product is right for the consumer, and I know that our viewers appreciate that as well. We are so grateful for you giving us some time today. We wish you a fantastic 2023.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate you guys too. I appreciate you guys are out of Minnesota. Like we talked about, I was just in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And I love it over there.
It's great.
I left there right before the big snowstorm happened, and so did you.
We made it here our flight almost didn't make it, so we were very fortunate to get here.
Yeah. But I look forward to going over there after the snow melts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you again, Tim.
Yeah, no, thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you again soon at